Hey guys, so it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. This is literally me just turning the camera back on after the video that I recently published is. So just kind of keeping the recording going. And yeah, I've done a little bit of tidy up, said goodnight to my daughter. It was just so funny in that. I just enjoyed that so much. Hopefully you guys did too. And yeah, now I finished the outside of this envelope journal cover. I'm going to keep this side open for a journal card. It's going to fold in half like so. And then I need to do something with the inside. So I kind of want to fold this back like this, and making sure it's the right side up. So I need to do some collaging. I should have waited to put, maybe I can still do it. No, did I glue it? I glued it, I think. Yeah, because this was, I might be able to do it. Okay, so this, as long as I didn't use art glitter glue on this, I should be fine with it coming up, because I just used glue stick otherwise. Sorry guys, but let's see if we can salvage this by, I mean, it's not like I couldn't collage over it and then use a new piece, but I kind of like this and I don't want to waste it, right? So let's just push that down here. Is that going to be nice for us? Okay, we'll leave that like that. All right, so we had these papers. Oh, I don't have my conscience here though. What am I going to do without my conscience? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to go back and watch that last video. My conscience was very helpful. So there, we'll do this one. That was hard. Definitely easier when you have your conscience with you. Okay, I'll do this one. Oh, that's a nice one though too. Oh, this might work out. I'm trying to flip it so I can't see. And I need one more, so I'll just go there. Oh, that's a good one too. Okay. Well, that worked out well. Oh, you guys, everything works out better when you just don't care. You just, not that you don't care, but just stop caring what other people think, right? And I'm wondering, actually, now that I'm laying these down, what if I just used full pieces for the inside? That could be cute as well. Yeah, let's do that. Nobody says we can't do it our way. Oh, so I'll need one more. Right there. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now I didn't ink on the front. Well, I did do a little more darkening here. From the last time you guys saw this, but I'm thinking, do I want to ink the edges of this so these pop out a little bit more on the inside? And I think I do. Go with what you want to do. My hands are really inky. I don't want to smudge. Oh, again, why am I worrying about smudging this when I'm trying to make it look old and grungy? That's like probably one of the stupidest things I've done. But oh well. Why am I worrying about getting ink all over it as I'm smearing ink all over it? See, this is how my brain works, you guys. Again, I know I said on my last video I was going to tell you what's going on, but I can't just yet. I have to have an appointment before I can give you the full scoopily-doop on what's been plaguing me lately. And is that just really where we're at in life? We hit like after, like I'm 46, so like after, I'm gonna say after 45, is that when like poop all starts to fall apart and you're like, well, I guess this is it now. I'm one of those people who just talk about all their elements all the time, and you know, I know how to clear a room. I don't know. What am I looking for? Glue. Yeah, I kind of feel that's where I am in life. that, you know, all I have going on is what ails me. But I don't, because I have joined softball and I have joined the corporate challenge. And again, these are things I talked about in the last video, but you know, I really feel like I'm just starting to live my life now. And it's been a slow progression, and I think there's going to be some further major changes coming down the pipe, but I'm going to embrace it. I'm not going to, I think I've held on for so long that worrying about what other people think, that's why I haven't, you know, made the choices in life that I need to make. So it's very liberating to finally be able to have the power and the confidence to make my own choices, and what will be, que sera, sera, right? And those who truly love me will stick around, and those who don't, it's their loss. That's all I can say, I guess. All right, we have that one, and then we have this one. That almost does the whole back page. I kind of like this. This is kind of turning out better than I could have ever imagined, to tell you the truth. I didn't know how I was going to run with it, but look at me go. Look at me trotting along. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then we'll do some stamping. Yeah. Yay! I'm so excited. I did that all by myself and enjoy the whole process. It's funny how we can get stuck in our heads, isn't it? Funny, not funny. Kind of like sorry, not sorry. No one ever tells you that the best part of your life is when you're a child, living by other people's rules. I really think that, you know? We've already lived the best of our lives when we were kids, when we had no cares in the world. And I want to embrace that. And if I have to embrace my childhood sense of whimsy again, so be it. I think we were our truest selves when we were little and didn't care what other people think, thought. Me fail English? That's impossible. No, I really think we were probably our truest selves when we were about 4 or 5 years old, right before we hit school, right before those pressures started for us. I mean, when you're 4 or 5, you know, what do your parents want you to do? Brush your teeth, eat your dinner, right? And then before you know it, once you hit school, then there's more demands on you. And there's other people who are judging you, and it's not just about trying to please your parents anymore. It's now trying to please your friends and trying to please your teachers, and that becomes also overwhelming. And so we all just kind of conform to how we think we're supposed to be instead of just being ourselves. Okay, as I'm thinking about this, I kind of want to ink up the crease so it has definition as well. So let's go ahead and do that before I get too far into things. And that will make me happier. That will give me a better idea and judgment of things, I think. Yeah, it's sad to think that we've already lived our best life. You know, maybe that's the secret of life, is keeping or remembering who your 4-year-old self is. So I'm going to try to remember who my 4-year-old self is and go with it. So yeah, you guys are truly getting the crafting through the chaos of life experience. My life is in chaos, and I'm just going to craft through it and figure shit out. Figure stuff out. And you guys are along for the ride. Aren't you lucky? front row seat to the disaster of my life. Oh, I wonder how many tickets I can sell to this circus show. Oh my Lord. But really, isn't that what it is? Isn't that what we all truly do? Is we're all, I think at the end of the day, I'd like to think, because misery loves company, everybody, I'd like to think that I'm not the only one who is literally trying to fake it till they make it to get through this world. And why should we have to fake it to make it? Why can't we just, okay, I have an idea. I know what I'm going to do. I've got something in my head, but I'm going to save it. I'm not going to tell you guys about it just yet until it's up and running. I have something. Okay. It will be, I hope you guys will appreciate what I mean behind it and the meaning behind it, and hopefully it gives you power as well. So, okay. Yeah, anyways, I'm so glad that idea came to me. Oh, I love being back in my creative mind. I've missed it so much. I've shoved it away, I guess, for far too long. And that saddens me about how much time I have lost. Okay. I don't know if do I want that in the middle? And then I could make this a pocket. Look at me thinking on the go. So let's glue this down, and then we will glue this on, and it'll be a pocket. But I think I want to put it on some backing. I got my craft groove back, yeah. Oh, it feels so good to have my craft groove back. You guys have no idea how much I've missed it. I tried to mumble through, and nope. Wasn't working. I needed to do what I did, I guess. So yay for that. I've done something right for a change. Oh, what now? If you know my last video, oh, it's Instagram now. Which is last time I found out there was an axe murderer after me. So let's see, what do we got going on this time? Instagram says, oh. Okay, so I used to have a mother's helper who worked with us and worked with my kids while I was working for my husband. And this might be very timely as well, guys. So I'll just let you know it's from my mother's helper. On here she goes by something different, but I'm going to call her Alejandra. Oh, Alejandra, you sweet thing, you. How I miss you. So it has her name, and that says Old Soul Mystic Healer. That truly comes at a remarkable time, and I think this is, oh, now this is dry. Oh well, because I was yapping. Guys, this is life. This is stars aligning, stuff coming together. This is the stuff that I need to hear when I need to hear it, and it couldn't be more timely. Yeah, so thank you, Alejandra, for popping up on my feed. I'm going to start paying attention. What did I say? I said before in the last video, if you watched it, something about, I wonder if I should look at these alerts because it's been going off and maybe there's a axe murderer or whatever on the loose, and it turned out it was a City of Calgary police alert of released sex offenders. So yeah, pay attention. That's the world trying to give you a shake and go, girl, get it together. Listen to what we're trying to tell you. Okay, I want something for the back of that. Look at how many times we ignore stuff, and I know people could probably think that I'm crazy. It might actually be in fact that I am. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on the results of that. But yeah, I think things happen for a reason, and the universe tells us stuff when we need to know it, and we just have to put our trust out there. Whether you think that that's God, or whether you think that's divine intervention, whatever you think, that's fine. Do your thing, I'll do mine. It's all good. I bless you for your views and for everybody else's views. We don't have to think the same about things, but it's just, yeah, it's definitely a sign from somewhere of something. So that's my soapbox for the day, I guess. It's kind of nice to let out what my brain thinks at any given moment, whether good or bad. Yeah, I constantly have these things going through my head at all times, and it's very overwhelming, and I'm sure other people do too. I'm sure you guys experience kind of, you know, the inner monologue going off all the time, and I just think I have something a little extra than just my own monologue going on, so yeah, so we'll keep you posted on that. Mental health is so important, you guys. I don't think we give it enough credence to how important it is in our everyday life and in our everyday relationships, not just with other people, not just with your family, but literally with yourself. I've learned more about myself going through all of this than all the education I ever tried to cram in my brain for school. I mean, I'm honestly at a point where I would rather my kids be learning from life than going through the education system that they're currently going through, because it's serving them no utter purpose at this point. Like, I just am so frustrated. So yeah, I think I was telling you before, my daughter has an IPP, and they weren't there's, you know, they're supposed to be helping her, and I get that they're short-staffed and funding, but when I was in the system, I ended up becoming the teacher for one of the boys that had behavior issues, and we ended up he got kicked out of the school. Kicked out of the school for learning, so he and I had to go to this special place. I don't necessarily want to say the name of it, but it's like one of the social programs we have here that kind of helps families down and out and going through things. So anyways, I ended up teaching him out of there, and I am not a teacher, but a teacher's assistant, or teaching assistant, but I had to learn to become a teacher pretty darn quick so that I could do the best job of educating that child that I could possibly do. And I don't think the teachers nowadays have that same passion to be a teacher. I don't think they're doing it for a passion anymore. I think they're doing it for a paycheck. And that is one of those jobs, like nursing and teaching and being a doctor or a counselor. That's a job that you need to do because you have a passion for it, not because of the paycheck. Because, well, teachers, you know, they're glorified babysitters just now at this point. You know, they're not going above and beyond, at least not at the school that my kids are at. My kids wanted to go to a basketball game and watch because the provincials were at their school, and it was happening right after school when I'm working, but they wanted to go and they couldn't go because we got a message that said you can only, kids must be accompanied by a parent or an adult, and that, sorry, let me get it in frame, that adult cannot supervise more children than they can carry in their car. Like, what? Like, why can't my kid just go and watch a basketball game? So I wrote the principal, and I'm like, hey, so my kids want to go and watch this basketball game, but I have to work, and I don't know any other parent who's not working right now to have them watch my kid, and why do they need to be supervised? This is a school event. I just couldn't wrap my head around that, and they're like, oh, sorry, they can't come then. And it's because we had kids, I guess, get into trouble at school, whether they were vandalizing or in the classrooms or whatever. But I'm like, why are you punishing all the kids out there for something that a minority group created? Like, why punish the masses when it's the few? I want to do this even somewhat, I guess. Yeah, so that just upset me, and I didn't think it was fair. And then my daughter is not being graded on her IPP. I'm looking for a pencil, sorry. Like I thought she was, right at the A there. She's still being graded as per her peers, which now her teacher called me up and said, oh, I just don't want it to be a shock that she's getting all 1s and a few 2s because she's below grade level in her academics. And I'm like, I don't understand how you're supposed to be grading her off of her IPP. You're supposed to be gearing it down for her and grading her on that. And yeah, it's kind of a shock. Like, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be a shock? And I'm just gutted because my daughter tries so flippin' hard. Yeah, anyways, that's my rant. There's so much more I could tell you. Oh, I could tell you stories about that place, like making kids think they have a say. I don't like how small that is, do I? Yeah, no, I do. Okay. Giving kids, like telling kids to fill out or vote for something or fill out a survey for something when you're not even going to take their opinion on it anyways. You're just going to rule at the end of the day. Why even make them think that they have an opinion? I ended up telling my kids, because my kids were really upset about this particular thing. It was like choosing a mascot for their school. And I don't know where the name of this mascot came from, because apparently it wasn't even on the ballot. And, you know, the kids are rightfully upset. They're like, that's not even what we voted for. How does that even make sense? And it's not just like my kids. It's like a lot of kids. So I just said to my kids, well, guess what? That's politics. Somewhere along the line, politics got involved in your education and your experiences and your fun, and you don't get a mascot that you wanted, I guess. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you, kids. I'm aghast as well. I honestly don't even know what to tell them. It's so sad. We used to have intramurals, and yeah, that's another thing. Get charged a lunchtime activity fee. And I'm like, okay, great. What are the lunchtime activities? The kids are like, oh, there is none. I'm like, what? I pay for a fee for it. I phone up and they're like, yeah, so we use that money to like buy tables for lunchtime. I'm like, that's not an activity. Like, sure, eating lunch is something. I'm going to use my art glitter glue. But it's not a lunchtime activity in terms of like, you know, they stay inside for so long and then they go outside for so long or do something. You know what I mean? I don't even know, guys. Just my brain can't take it. I need a drink. Yeah, it does not make sense to me. All of this stuff does not make sense. And I just remember, yeah, there I am as a teacher's assistant being the teacher. I'm not getting paid anymore, but that's fine. I'm doing it because I care about this kid. It's not about the paycheck. It's find your passion and find a job around that. And my passion was working with special needs kids. And of course, yeah, my daughter has all these issues. Why don't I just teach her? Well, one, she doesn't listen to me in the first place. So what makes anybody think she's going to listen for, you know, a teaching portion? And I shouldn't have to. I want to be mom. I don't want to be her teacher. I want to be a teacher. I don't want to be her teacher, right? So anyways, long story short, I'm not teaching anymore because I actually hurt my back. When I was working for one school, I was doing a lot of lifting, and I had a lot of kids, like I did, worked with kids with CP and autism, and so sometimes when they would go off or try and bite or hit or, you know, do whatever, like you'd have to like grab hold and kind of restrain them, like nothing crazy. I'm not like talking about pinning them to the floor or anything, but just holding them enough that they're not going to hurt themselves or anybody else. And that took a toll on my body. I'm not a very big person. Okay, I like that. What do you guys think? There's the front, or the back, and the front, the inside, and you know what I mean. Gosh, okay. Anyways, so yes. Moral of my story is find your passion and make a job around it. If teaching is not your passion, don't bloody do it. Like you have to have the passion for the job to give the kids what they need. You know, they're away from their parents. The parents are away from them. Like, we're trusting you with our heartbeats. Those are heartbeats walking outside our body. That's our heart. Living and breathing, going to where you are. And we're trusting you to be their best interest and help teach and guide them while we have to make a living. And trust me, if I didn't have to make a living, I would gladly have taken that on right from the get-go. But that's kind of not how it works, right? Because I actually stopped teaching before I had kids. It's how I met my husband, was my new career. I went back to train as a legal assistant because I didn't think there was a ton of physical work involved. And thankfully there isn't. It just, you know, if a file becomes too big or a binder is too heavy, it's just very uncomfortable to carry it, or I have to ask somebody else to do it for me, and I'm too stubborn to do that, so I usually just suffer through the pain. That's kind of how it goes. I don't like to show my weaknesses, you know. But having said that, this new journey I'm on, I think weaknesses need to be shown. I think we need to show other people that we are human, we go through it, it's okay. It's okay to ask for help, whether it be with a binder, whether it be about anything. Like, let's be a community. We're all just trying to get through life together. Let's not be against one another. Let's give each other a hand up instead of a hand out. Let's, you know, yeah. There's my soapbox. Okay, so I like that. I'm actually kind of wondering if I want something right there. And I think I might have a butterfly that would really tie in well with that. So let's just see what I did with those. Oh, this has been, you know, I say crafting through the chaos of life. And I say that crafting is my therapy. And it is, but what I didn't realize is that it's even better when I can actually just talk it out with you guys. It is literally free therapy. Why have I not done this before? Why have I tried to pretend to be somebody I'm not? That I have my Pt2 group and have it all together, when literally my channel is crafting through the chaos of life. You come here for the chaos, so you're gonna get the chaos. Oh, bollocks. Oh no, I grabbed the right one. Yeah, like, what am I trying to hide? Nobody's perfect. Oh, you guys, that's it. That's it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, but I say that's it, but do I want a green one? Maybe the green one to pull that green in, right? Oh, no. I have a decision to make and my conscience isn't here. Guys. Okay. Objectively look at the Chala, you can make a decision. There's this one. Or there's this one. Shall we look at it again? Why, yes, we shall. This one or this one? I think it's this one. Okay, I did it, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it, and I'm not going to worry about all those people who are like, no, that was the wrong one. I am not going to worry about that at all. Because it's my dang project, and I'll do it the way... No, I'm just kidding. Let me know down below which one you liked better. I really do care. I'm just trying to keep myself going forward here. But then now I feel like I need something here. Labels. Let's check our labels. Oh, I think I might have a label that would work. I do. Let's go back to this. Oh, let's actually put, look, let's grab this and put this back where it belongs. Okay. It's not there because I didn't put it away. Oh, there it is under that. Oh, I want to show you guys what else I did too. I have these clear labels, and this is kind of an idea from Gail Augustinelli. Not kind of, it's an idea from Gail. This is Gail Augustinelli's idea. That's better. That's how you say it, Chala. Okay, so clear labels. I think she had full sheets. I couldn't find full sheets in my stash, so I had to go with what I had, which is just these regular labels. Avery labels, doesn't say what size. Oh, Avery 7663, if you need to know. But these are the only ones I had that were clear. And then I used alcohol ink, amber alcohol ink, and I just kind of used this old little tool here, and I just smeared it on, and it dried really quickly because these aren't, like, they have a grit to them. They're not smooth like smooth labels would be, like touching glass. And these have a grit to it, and it took up that alcohol ink really well. And long story short, I now have faux, I'm going to say faux so none of the YouTube warriors come after me, faux vintage tape, right? I can cut this up and use it how I want. Can you see how that would look cool? Vintagey? Yeah, maybe we'll use some of this on this. Okay, long story short. No, that's bows, Chala. Where are your labels? Girl, what did you do with them? Okay. Well, I just wasted a whole bunch of time yammering on about that, didn't I? Okay, bows. Oh, I know why, because it doesn't have a... Oops, no, that's not it. What on earth did I do with it? That's bows. Definitions. Huh. See, here's step 3 of me losing my mind. I'm sure I had my labels. I'm sure I had my labels labeled. That's the most, yes I am, I'm missing one. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, right? I'm just gonna label my container of labels. Don't mind me. Oh, look at that. What does your label say? Labels? Well, what's it for? My labels. Got ash. What did I do with it? Did my baby girl? No, I found it. Woohoo! Ah, my baby girl did nothing. She was innocent in this. She was all innocent, and I tried to stick it on her, but it wasn't her. It was me. Looking at this now. I think I want to use this for some ephemera, so I'm going to stick that aside in my pile of things that I want to use in continuing to make this. Okay, but right now we're focusing on labels, and I have this. Give it a different look, but I also have some butterflies. Butterfly label, that might be cute. Those are too white. They're like this, kind of like this. Oh, my tummy's hungry. Oh, this belongs to, don't like that. I don't like that. I have way too many labels, is really what this is showing me. They're like these. Oh. Maybe. That's not bad. Do I want to keep digging for what I originally thought of? It's like this, but it has butterflies on it. Well, of course you're not very helpful. I don't have this in camera. There, now you can see. So go ahead and yell when you see what I'm looking for. That was very rude of me looking at it off camera. So you guys are like, yeah, this is stupid boring. We're just looking at a blank table. Woohoo. Okay, do you see it? It's got the butterflies on it. It's like this, but it has butterflies. We're not going to keep looking for long, so hurry up and help me. I say that, but here I am, still flipping through. Sorry guys, this is what you're getting, because this is what I got to do, because it's going to bug me if I don't find it. There's mushrooms, when I know I have it. Maybe I used them all. No, is this it? Oh, it's not it, but it will work. I think it'll work. Look at that happy little diversion here. See, this is why you got to shop your stash, because there is some bloody good stuff in here. Is that what it needs? It needs something else. Don't go away yet. Oh, sorry. No, wait. Nope. I know what I need there. I need some sort of number or something. Okay. All right, let's go with that. And we need a number. Put these away. Okay. All right. Ooh, pull out of there. I am looking now for, well, I could use a word, or I could use a number, or even a ticket. So let's audition some pieces of these and see what we like. These are a mishmash of stuff. Some of them might be from, ooh, too blue though. Some of them are from, I'm a member, lifetime member of Digital Collage Club, which is really, really worth it. I mean, I don't want to be pimping stuff out here, but it's really good. You get a lot, and they're always adding to it, so that's nice. Definitely getting your money's worth. This. I think I want that. And then I can actually make that another little pocket for tickets. Oh, look at me go. Okay, still haven't stuck him down yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Mustn't have been important. I'm going to turn my phone screen off. I had it on there looking at Miss Alejandra's message. Oh, that was such a good message. Even my horoscope is always dead on. Maybe I'll just share that with you guys. What did it say? This is so funny. So this is for today. It's you don't have to know everything about a topic to teach someone else about it. If you have passion and enthusiasm, you can share something you love with someone you care about, even if you aren't an expert. You may have an inkling of an idea to share something now with someone special, but you don't want to appear foolish. But it would only be foolish not to do so. You know enough, Taurus, and the rest you can learn together. It will be an adventure. How flippin' timely is that, you guys? Will you be my special person? Will you join this new adventure with me? Like, I'm not an expert. I can't purport to be an expert. I just enjoy doing this art. And like, that is so, again, serendipity. Again, things happen for a reason. This is my aha moment. Man, now what I've got running through my head is, oh, great. I've had my aha moment. Hopefully I don't die. Right? Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? Right? Wouldn't that be just my luck? So if I do happen to keel and pass away, then you guys will know what the secret of life is. Look at that. I am not only sharing my arts and creativity with you, but potentially the secret to life. Don't pass it by. Word. Word. Isn't that like a 1980s thing? Word to your mother. Okay, I think I want to put a little notch in there for like a little thumb hole. I'm not 100% sold, but I'm going to look for some little hole punches. Oh, could I mimic that one? Maybe. Would have been nicer had I thought of that before, then I could have done the punching between both of them at the same time, but we can also cheat a little. Let's see if we do that. And I'll just draw this line here, like so. And because I'm not fooling anybody trying to get my finger in there to pull that out, I can use my reverse. Come on, you. There we go. Maybe I would have done better with my finger. Who knows? You were there for it. You can judge. Go ahead and judge me on that. Right about there. Woo! Not really sure where that went. Sorry if you were trying to sleep and I just screamed in your ear. Okay. I like it. I do. Look at me learning to trust my decisions. That is just a little too white for me, so now it's perfect. All right. Let's go down here. So now that I've just really blabbed all about me and my dysfunctions in life, how are you all doing? What do you got going on? Go ahead, comment down below, make me feel better about myself, that I'm not the only one going through hell in a handbasket. That would be nice. It would be very comforting to know I'm not alone and I'm not the only one who loses their crackers every now and then. Okay, I like that there. Yes, ma'am. Okay. And then this is very, very thin, like thinner than copy paper. Oh, did I line that up on the word as opposed to, oh, have to line it up with the paper, not the word. Because the word, no, it was just me. Never mind. Stop blaming the word, Chala. The word did nothing wrong. It was just there. You lined it up crooked, all on your own. Don't blame, own it. Point the finger at yourself first. Those are some of our core values that I really love at my office. Yeah, they couldn't be more true. It just makes you think about life so differently when you learn what matters. When you have those, you find out what your core values are and you stick to them and make other people stick to them if they're going to be in your life, or have people with like-minded core values. What a difference your life is. What a difference. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's night and day, and by surrounding yourself by people who have the same values and thoughts as you do, even there we disagree on stuff, but we're adults about it. We can disagree and we can have a conversation, and instead of going to Becky in accounting and saying, I don't like what so-and-so in administration did, go to the person in administration and say, hey, I just want to let you know, this makes my job very difficult, so how can we come to some sort of agreement that it works for both of us, right? Like, that's just a freaking adult thing to do. But no, we've got to be so petty and talk behind everybody's back, because that's not solving any flippin' problems, that's making things worse. So yeah, Wow, I just went on a rampage again, didn't I? Sorry. It's just all this common sense stuff that I'm like, why do we have to fight for common sense nowadays? Like, it's just being a human. It's just being an adult. Adults should be able to talk to each other and say, hey, I just want to let you know. And I did that today with my husband. I'm like, hey, when you do this, I know you might not mean it, but this is how me and my brain takes it. So it would be more helpful if instead of doing that, you did it this way. And I know that's tweaking, but you know, there's a difference between constructive criticism and tweaking, I think. I don't know. There's always a nicer way to say things, right? Like, I think that's all in the delivery. It's all in the delivery. Like, I mean, I could probably go up to someone and smile and say to them, you're a jerk. But just because I said it nicely, they're, you know, you might not take it as seriously. I don't know. So I could do it on an angle. Or do I want it straight up and down? Angle. Angle. Perfectly imperfect you are, Mr. Butterfly. Perfectly imperfect. You don't have to be straight. You don't have to live your life on this piece of paper for eternity straight. You can be a little crooked like the rest of the world. Right? There we go. Probably should have pulled that over a little more. Whatever. Okay. I need something round here. Ooh, we could do a number. I think I have some round numbers. This is like the longest cover making episode ever, isn't it? Like one full video on the front, one full video on the back. Meh, that's what you get. That's what you get, because that's what I'm doing. I'm working at a slower pace. Sorry, not sorry, right? It doesn't quite do it for me. I want something bigger. What do I have? I don't think I have any round words or anything that would work in there. Oh, I could look in my labels again. Do I have a round ticket? Ooh, or I have a wax seal. Maybe that's what I want to do. Do I have any pre-made? Is the question, though. I don't think I do. In all these, whoops. In all these things, I don't think I have. Ooh. But it looks like my son did. Oh yeah, he made some wax seals for me. Not very many. He got bored rather quickly, but well, it might work. As I get caught on things. That's pretty dark though. Ooh, I don't know. It's not doing it for me. What do I have that's round? Labels. Oh, maybe a button. Kind of like the wax seal idea, but maybe a button. Do I have any that would work? I'm rethinking that button because it's going to be pretty bulky. So I'm going to say no on that for me, but you mean, you do you? I like it for you. I like the button for you, if that's what you like. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling. Oh, what else is going on over here? In my box of things that I bought and never flipping opened. I was part of a design team, and so I had stocked up on things before and just didn't use them because I don't know why. Honestly, I don't have a good excuse. Oh, maybe. What do I have here? See, I feel like it needs to be more vintagey, and I don't think this is vintagey enough. I think these are going to be too bright. Yeah, and they're flowers. Not liking that. Not liking that. For me, I love it for you, but not for me. That's what my dear friend Rosanna says. I love that for you, but it's not for me. See? Sorry if you can hear that ruckling. Yeah. Again, just another fantastic person that I need. Aha, look, it's a wax seal, but it's too big. Just an amazingly fantastic person to have in your life. That person is. Okay, well, if that was smaller, that would be super cool. No. Nope. 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 Oh, look, there's another one, but it's too big. Please, sir, may I have a smaller one? I mean, I don't hate it. I could cut it off. Don't love it enough, though. Just don't love it enough. Oh, what about those things, you know, the things, right? Can you telepathically understand what I'm talking about that my daughter made for me in the last video? The circle flowers. Oh, but she didn't make any in... Oh, okay, okay. No, pink is just not doing it for me. Oh, but these are super cute. Didn't she do such a good job? But they're just not the right colors for this project. So, sorry, baby girl. Another day. I should have had her do more neutral colors, and then I would have been able to use them right away. Hindsight. And I've got my cord wrapped. Okay. Focus, 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 Chala. Focus. Let's just do, these round ones. That 3, we could mimic the 3. Oh, let's sit back down. Okay, well, I have to get the cover done in this video at the very least because I am just sucking up time here. And you guys are probably just sick of it. I got nothing interesting to give you. Okay, I'm going to make a decision. The decision is that 3, I think. And wood. I don't know which one would work. Uh-oh, I lost my microphone cover thing. I'm not going to try putting it back on because I think that would be like really loud and staticky in your ear, so I won't do that. Not that. Okay. You, sir, please do the job that I want you to do. Okay. I see what you're doing here. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You want me to cut you just a little bit. I can do that. I'll work around that. Okay. Oh. Is it gonna work? come on. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to line it up so I get the 3. Because I think this one is too big. Yeah. And there's no way I could cut a circle smooth enough. So we'll do that. We'll cheat a wee little bit and see. Oh, I don't love it. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't love it. I can't do it. What is this? Yeah, I just, ooh. Oh, I don't know what this is. Coffee Impressions. Oh. Well, that could look kind of cool, couldn't it? They're like coffee splotches. Little tiny coffee splotches. Those are fun. I am gathering these came from either AliExpress or Temu because they're these clear things. Oh, or I could have gotten it off of Amazon too. I don't know. Actually, no, I would say Temu or AliExpress just because of the Asian writing. That's a nice little envelope too. We're definitely going to reuse that. Okay, let's use that. Otherwise, I could be here all day. Just make a decision and go with it. It'd be great, whatever you decide. Aw, my conscience hasn't left me after all. It was in me the whole time. Okay. Wonder how these work. I need something pokey, like my pokey tool, right? Easier said than done. Let's try this. Little knife. Please, little knife, open up. Oh, my tummy is still grumbling along. So what have you guys been up to? Again, let me know how you're doing and if you're surviving through these videos. Okay. Definitely feeling more relaxed making them now than I was before. There. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I think I just really have kind of embraced who I am again and learning to love myself all over again. Don't ever stop loving yourself and give yourself permission to do what you want, not what everybody else wants you to do. Okay. So I think we have gotten this covered to completion except for corners, and we'll decide right quick here whether we want to do that. Sorry this is taking so long, guys, but you know, this is kind of the reality of it. Things just take time, and good things take time, so. And I really think this is going to be a good thing, and I think I'm going to like it. I'm going to love it. I don't think I'm going to like it. I'm going to love it. Because it was made without worry and anxiety and all that crap. Okay. This is very beige for me. I like beige. A neutral, but that's good. I like it. I really, really like it. Even the addition of that kind of there. You might need something down here. What would go down there? I did have this out before. No. Needs to be a stamp, I think. I think it needs to be a stamp. So I have oh, where's that butterfly? That butterfly would be good. Oh, but then that would be too many butterflies down here, wouldn't it? Let's take a look on the inside. 1, 2. No, we need it. We need a butterfly. It's got to be 3. What if yep, let's do that. Problem solved. Okay, and I'm just going to ink this a little bit just to take down the, it should be one of those vellum stickers, but I just like to do that as well, just so that the vellum itself is not too overpowering on the brightness scale, right? You want to mute it down a bit. Okay, which way do we want you, Mr. Butterfly? Or moth, or whatever you are? You're going that way. You're doing that. I think right there. What do you think? I think that's the spot. Okay. And this should peel up. I really like these reverse tweezers for crafting. Not only does it help my fingers not get sticky, but usually, unless I'm on camera and trying to say something and then it's making me look like a complete moron. Oh my word. Usually it helps get the backings off these fairly easy. There we go. But it had to make a fool out of me, as one is, I guess. Come on. I just had it up. Like, what is... Do you know how long this video already is, Butterfly? Okay. Where did we say? I think right here. I'm just gonna do it. I like it, I want more of it. Looks good. Okay, so then the only other thing we need to do is think about corners. Those ones could work. I do have some other ones, but let's just try and use those. Hopefully they'll work. Excuse me, just gonna grab a drink. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. And I think these little ones are going to be absolutely perfect. Yep, but I think what I want to do is, just to make those sit a little bit better, is round those corners. And I'm going to use this. And let's see if I can go, oh no, I can't. Don't do that, Chala, don't do that. Okay, there's that one. Ooh, see, that's gonna work wonderful. It's just because it's got that, instead of like a sharp point to it, it's got that roundedness to it. So I think that will slide on there better. Let's see. Oh yeah, it just sits so much nicer that way. Okay, let's do this. I love it when a plan works out, works out. I love it when a plan works out. So one time, this is when I was much, much younger, of course. I was dating this guy and he took me to, I might have told this story before, but oh well, we'll tell it again for those who are new. He took me to midnight mass and I was standing there and, you know, I'm not Catholic, but I was, you know, trying to participate in what I could. So I was trying to sing along to all the hymns. And this old lady in front of me turns around and says, "Oh, it's okay, honey. You can just mouth the words." So that's how bad of a singer I am. So I apologize if I let out a belt or two, but in my head, I sound like frickin' Celine Dion. I just need to remember that I don't, and I could scare everybody into thinking I was having a seizure or dying or something. Okay, I need my pliers, and I'd like my, I could do art glitter glue, glossy accents, or Fabri-Tac. I'm all out of 3-in-1 glue, so, and that was the one thing I said I could buy was glue, so I gave myself that option. So I might have to purchase some more 3-in-1, but I don't think I want glossy accents because it'll be too shiny, but I want something that dries clear, which then leaves our dear friend Art Glitter Glue. You still are the preferred choice. Do need to fill you up though. Oh, now I got that stupid song in my head. Fill me up, red solo cup, let's have a party. Okay, again, Chala, no singing, no singy, singy. People don't like to hear you sing. Not really finding what I was looking for. Oh, there it is. I don't have much left in there. Okay, well, that is a bust. So let's just do this. We will fill a little reservoir here with some art glitter glue. And then I stick it on. Now these ones are good. There's no right or wrong side, but just be careful because some of them do. Actually, one side is more pronounced than the other, so good thing I looked. So that is embossed. Which one looks better? This one. Okay. Now I'm just like messing about with a corner. Okay, I'm going to take this dry baby wipe that is obviously disgusting, but it should be fine for what we're using it for. Hold it over top so that any glue that squidges out when I give it a little crunch here gets caught on that and lifts up nicely. So there we go. I think I want this one pushed down just a little bit more. And again, that way also if you have teeth, like I don't know if you can see, I have teeth, your little grooves here. Then those grooves won't embed themselves or emboss themselves into your corner. It'll just stop that from, you know, scraping and doing that. It gives it a little buffer. Okay. So usually what I do is try to start at the back in case I mess up my first one, but apparently I didn't on this one, so we're just going with it. It's all good. I'll do my next ones though on the back just in case, because now that I've said something, you know something's going to go wrong, right? Pretend like I know what I'm doing. What did my horoscope say? We'll just learn together in this adventure, right? My special people. Like it knows. Again, often I truly believe that people and things come into your lives when you need them. And we often will get signs and we just don't pay enough attention to them. So gotta start looking around you. Your universe is telling you what you need to hear. You just gotta pay attention. It's not all coincidences. I can't tell you how many times, you guys, I have deja vus in a day. Oh my gosh, it's like scary. I'm like, I know I've done this before. I know I've been here before. It's actually frustrating because then it makes me think, am I losing my mind? Did stuff happen and I don't remember? Or, yeah, it's just, oh, I really like how that is looking. Okay. I've often had many deja vus or dreams. I often will have dreams about my loved ones who have passed away, and what they tell me or show me in my dreams comes true, and it is, whew. Sometimes it's a lot to handle. Like when my grandmother was 108 when she passed away. Like, can you imagine what you see in 108 years? And then my other grandmother, I think she was 93. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mama Bear, if you're watching this. So she had her 93rd birthday and died the next day. She literally is an Alanis Morris song. So we've got longevity on our side, right? But all the things that they would have seen in their lifetime, like from the first phone to being able to like George Jetson video chat, right? Like how crazy is that? Like she didn't have electricity when she was born. 1908 was my other grandma, and she actually, I try to have this as my motto in life. She said this, so I asked her one time what the secret of life was. I think this is when she was 106, and on her 106th birthday, she said, think a lot, say a little. And that is just so very true. I've had to like look at my arm. That's why I put it there, is to remind myself, like, girl, think a lot, say a little. It comes in handy. But my mom also has a good saying, and unfortunately I will get banned from YouTube if I say it. So it also is very apropos and true. Okay, there we go, guys. We have got the corners on. We've got the cover finished. We did it. We persevered together. We did this adventure together. Thank you so much. I hope that you like how this cover turned out. Again, we have a pocket here. I might reinforce with some more washi or do a little something in here. I might not. We'll see. But I do want a tag to come out of here. And then we have the inside. We don't have anything necessarily interactive here, but here we have a pocket that we made, and then another little tiny pocket here. So I'll have to stick something in there. I'm not sure what, but I do want to use something to, now that it's dry, just to kind of help open it up a little bit more, because it is such a small little pocket. It might need just a little bit of help too. There you go. Yeah, now you can get something in and out of there quite easily, where this one I just stuck my hand in and it did that. So perfect. All right, so there's the inside and the back. Awesome. Well, thank you so very much, guys, for joining me today, for being my craft therapy buddies, for crafting through the chaos of life with me. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And just remember, P.S. I love you.